So there we go.
Insight.
Don't do it.
For the nerds. No? All right. So this is going to be a rather... What was it? Weren't we supposed to do power rankings?
Are you asking me or tell? I don't know what you're
we might as well finish off the last team in North America, Flyquest. We didn't... Because last time we did this, he deleted the video because he said it saved to a wrong drive.
What's the air quotes for? They actually did.
Oh, God.
But I don't actually... Have we went through all the teams?
Flyquest is the last one.
Well, the thing about it is we didn't do them, like, legit. Like, we kind of glossed over them during videos, I'm assuming some of them.
No.
We did actual videos on those. I'm going to look
every single one of them. There was an actual video on.
Okay, I'll trust you. Don't do it.
Damn. Flyquest. Flame leaves. Probably going back to Korea.
He's probably going to nobody because he is not getting picked up by anybody.
That's sad.
He's not getting picked up by anybody. He knows that. If he left NA, he's not getting on the team. No one in Korea wants him.
Well, because he's going to burn his way into our hearts again.
Ah.
Jokes. All right. So, we have Viper, Santorin, Pole Belter 200 IQ dude, and you have Wild Turtle and JJ. So, how do you feel about this team?
I mean...
This is probably worse than Echo Fox, actually, in some cases.
I think... Really, in most cases, to be honest, because they don't have a really strong suit in any lane.
Well, Echo Fox just has Rush.
I mean, Echo Fox has Rush. I mean,
Flyquest
everybody else...
Pole Belter can be a strong suit.
I don't think so.
Wild Turtle can be a strong suit.
I think they don't have enough people, in my mind, that are even slightly above average to win. I mean, like, Pole Belter's probably their best player, and even then, we saw what he looked like last year. I mean, JJ he looks pretty great for a rookie, but, like, even
And he
then...
could improve.
And you could improve, but... First of all, he's in support, and support's not going to win a game. On top of the fact
unless he's like some Mata, then he's not.
Mata can't solo win games because, again, you have to give the kills to... Solo... I mean, Mata can't get BF swords. That's just the reality of it.
Yeah.
Supports can carry games, but you can only be as good as the team around you on support.
Wild Turtle hasn't looked good in who knows how long.
Yeah. I mean, I think that it's pretty obvious for the most part that the bot lane is the biggest question mark. And question mark, just weakness.
Maybe Viper.
I mean, Viper's just more... Yeah, Viper's a question mark. The bottom lane's the biggest liability.
Yeah.
That's what I should have said.
If they want to be able to be a contender in playoffs, they're going to probably end up needing a new bot lane.
What they're going to need is... If Viper can come online and somehow be a legit carry, I can see this team doing okay.
If he was like another Licorice...
I can see them getting 7th place if he comes online, because I still don't think the rest of the map can really contend.
Santorin was at least decent last split, too.
He was. Santorin's been really decent for like ever. I think his only really bad season was on TSM, and that's the most memorable one because everybody remembers him on TSM. If anybody like has consistently looked at him, he's looked pretty great on pretty much every other team besides them. I think he's still a pretty middle of the pack jungler. They have a pretty average. Average mid.
You want to repeat that again?
I'm yawning. They have a pretty average mid, and the top lane, it's a question mark. We don't know anything. JG is pretty decent, and then Wild Turtle is Wild Turtle. I mean, you're not going to get much more from him.
But like his play on the Rift just hasn't even been good for a while. Like he had some highlight moments this year at certain instances where he's looked like a competent ADC. But as the pool and every single top position steps up, you get to a point where it's like, I don't think he can really sufficiently do what he used to do, given how the caliber of players have just gotten better.
Yes.
I think when you look at someone, even just like Sneaky, who's been better than him pretty much for a while.
It's been a long time. Honestly.
Yeah, Sneaky's been better than him for a while. Even like, who's that player? Apollo? I think Apollo's better than Wild Turtle at this point, too.
I could see that. Maybe.
Like that Apollo's just been better than him for just a considerable amount of time, and I thought Apollo was better than him when TSM brought him back.
I don't think that. I think I think he's been better than them then. But I do agree that I think Apollo's better now though.
Hakuho's better than JJ. So even if they're fighting for at least 7th, I don't even see them getting past clutch gaming. I see like to really get to that playoff spot. Sometimes you need a win against a team that you know you can beat. Like, if they drop 2 games to clutch, and they drop, like, 1 game to, like, Echo Fox, I really don't see them getting out of, like, even the playoffs. Because I don't realistically see them beating clutch twice, or even once. I don't even really... I see them splitting games with Echo Fox. I see them maybe splitting games with Optic, depending on how Meteos and Crown play. because we know they're gonna probably carry the team.
I just genuinely think this is gonna be the single worst team in the league. I think this is a 10th place team. I just can't see them.
Like Echo Fox should be. They should have 2 tied 10th place teams.
I really think Echo Fox is considerably better than them, to be honest.
For what, like 9th place?
I think that Echo Fox has. I don't know enough about their top lane. I think
Rush has carry potential at least.
Yeah.
Nobody on Flyquest has a carry potential.
Yeah.
Aside
And then they
from
have
maybe Viper.
They have a better bot lane in general. And
Yeah.
then honestly, Phoenix could be better than Pobelter. Who knows? I think that for the most part,
That's just a toss up.
It's really. And the fact is, I think that Echo Fox is all around stronger on the map. We're gonna have to see. It's really up to Viper. Viper could decide whether this is a 10th or an 8th place team.
I
It's
think
just
maybe
not.
10th or 6th. Coaching staff too.
Don't think it's a 6th place team. I'm not gonna give them that.
Because people need to understand. Last split they got a bunch of wins for base racing.
Yes,
And they got and St. Vicious was. I'm pretty sure he did not tell them to just base race for wins.
But they had a good coaching staff last year. I'll give them that. But they don't know.
Yeah.
They have Cop, and that's pretty much it. They
won a lot of games, not macro wise, off base races because other teams were not smart enough to just be like, wait, we should probably go and stop the Gnar that's split pushing. Like,
I wouldn't say it was
Gosh.
bad. Like their ability to commit to a 1-3-1 was pretty decent.
their 1-3-1s were the only thing good about them.
Yeah, I think it was mostly because Flame was actually a good player. But I think the problem is that it was obvious that like there's their lack of like actual strength in pretty much most of the other lanes. That's why they didn't get past that.
I have an interesting gem on FlyQuest Academy. They picked up Selfie for their academy team. Do you think that Selfie could replace Pobelter eventually?
I could see that easily. I think
Selfie's not even bad.
the thing about it is Pobelter is not he's not the very worst mid laner, so it's not like he doesn't deserve a team at the least. But I really honestly, I could see him getting replaced for new talent. I think Pobelter's to the point where you just use new NA talent.
Who else is on FlyQuest Academy? Because I know they picked up Selfie, and I think they picked up an actual decent ADC too. Like they're trying to build up Academy too, so trying to seem like maybe they can swap out people if they need.
I don't know.
Nugo, Maxi, Selfie, Entry, and
Duo King.
I've heard of Dual King before.
Okay. Was this the dude? Wait, let me see.
Yeah,
He was on it. Yes, this is the dude. Duo King is Clown from the if everybody remembers him, he was from the Tyler 1 series.
He's actually not bad.
Yeah, the one with Metaphor and TF played. That was absolute. I forgot. I didn't know that was him. He's not a bad. I mean, he's not gonna get a spot anytime soon.
I think he would be a decent upgrade over JJ. If
don't.
he brought the same synergy that JJ
I think
did.
JJ's not a bad player, so I think that's honestly the biggest thing they need to upgrade is their ADC, which I don't know anything about either. Pretty much everybody besides Selfie on the Academy League is kind of a question mark to me. But the reality is that's the best part. That's a good thing because you want all of these new talents, foster them. I think by the end of the year, if this first split doesn't work out, bring them up to the league. Give them some playing time, and then build them from there. Because I'm going to be honest, I don't see
I don't see him getting anywhere past maybe 8th place.
8th place is probably their peak. I think they're probably going to be 10th place.
If Viper is somehow like the next Licorice, maybe 7th.
I don't even think 7th is possible. I mean, they're going to have to beat out who? Like
Clutch.
They're not better than Clutch.
Optic, Clutch, and Echo Fox. So, I mean, their highest peak is 10th.
You're really
7th.
putting Clutch down there that
No. I'm saying if they could manage to beat them, their highest peak is like 7th because they're not beating CLG. They're not beating
the fact
Golden
that you
Guardians.
Are you really putting a CLG that far ahead of Clutch?
No. It's just like they're not going to beat. They're definitely not probably going to beat teams above them, but the teams that are like Optic,
I think if
Clutch,
you're
and Echo Fox.
You are putting Clutch.
No, like those are the teams you hope to get victories.
I'm going to tell you right now. What I'm saying is you're putting Clutch Gaming below CLG indefinitely.
You almost have Clutch in your 7th power rankings too.
Yes, it's a toss up for me. You're saying they're indefinitely better than CLG, which I will not give them that much credit. That is not something I will say.
But I'm saying that the teams that they hope.
I think they can take a game off of CLG. If they can take a game off Clutch, they can take one off CLG.
Yeah.
And then the other two, if they can take one off those, they can obviously off of Flyquest.
Because to get playoffs for them, they have to 2-0 Echo Fox, most likely. They have to 2-0 Optic. They have to at least split games with Clutch. Because if Clutch is also fighting for the 6th place spot, Clutch is also not because Clutch is most likely going to split games rather than Flyquest splitting games.
What I'm saying is if they're fighting for 6th place spots, they have to beat both Clutch and CLG.
That's
This is the reason why I'm saying this doesn't make sense.
They would have that's what I'm trying to say. Clutch can easier split more games with teams than FlyQuest can.
Well, Again, I said they have 6 spots, and both CLG and Clutch Gaming are going to be the 6th spot.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to take the game off both. You're going to have to beat both of them.
That's the problem. That's what I said.
I'm saying they can't. I can't imagine them.
You can't imagine a world where Clutch, or like not Clutch, Flyquest beats Clutch twice and CLG twice.
Yeah, it's just not going to happen. I don't see them getting the playoffs. I think this is the kind of team you kind of build for the future with.
This is future?
This is the no. I'm
this
not
is
talking.
like I have no other options. Here's money. Please don't like suck. Oh hi, hey Selfie, can you please play mid? I can see Selfie not being on the academy for doing. He's actually not that bad. I think Selfie was the only bright part about. Well, no, him and Sheriff were like the bright parts about HUK last year, but.
So all around, it's pretty obvious
it's
that
a bad team.
I can't really say much.
Their best players, they're probably rookie top laner.
Well, I mean, I think as it stands right now, their best player is Santorin, and the second best maybe JJ. Viper's unproven, so I can't.
You don't
say
think
anything.
Paul Belcher's their second best player?
I mean, Pobelter can be, but from what it stands last year, I think JJ was slightly better than him. I think that
just in terms of what he was able to offer his team.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if we talk about legacy, I think if Pobelter comes back to form, he's probably the best player on that team. But we have to see that happen. I mean, it's just been a while. I think that it can happen, but I'd like to see Pobelter come to form, but it has to happen.
I think if it's weird. I think if they had kept what's his name, Shrimp left like this year off Flyquest. I think if they had kept Shrimp, they would have been.
I don't think Shrimp is better than Santorin, to be honest.
No.
I think
Peckinwolf. I remember who he was from. I don't think he was bad.
Peckinwolf.
I know he's from somewhere. I just forget his where like what team he was on. Peckinwolf used to.
Yeah, he was team. Yeah, he was on Team Coast in 2015. I remember that.
I don't think he was like. Yeah, he was on Team Coast. Yeah, you're right. Qualifiers, Challenger Series. I don't know. He was on E United. That's why. That's where I last remember him from. I thought he was a decent mid laner on E United, but that's a Challenger scene.
No, his big team was a Team 8, obviously. I think that was probably the base.
Oh yeah. It's weird.
I know it wasn't Team Coast, was it? What team was he on?
But overall, 10th place. I hope they can split games with Clutch. I hope they can. Because that's their only way to even make it to playoffs.
I don't want them to make it to playoffs because that means somebody disappointed in NA. To be honest,
someone like it's a free win.
No, I'm saying if they make it to playoffs, that means that somebody in NA is completely underperforming, or at least 2 teams, because that is just unacceptable.
And then the team that faces Flyquest gets a free win in the semifinals.
So that's pretty much it. I think we've pretty much acknowledged. That's all the teams.
XD. Nightwing and JTH signing out.
Why do you do this?
Like, comment, subscribe.